Bobby Robson's Ipswich Town were rank outsiders.
I was very much a local boy done good, really. It was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had in my life.
Walking out that tunnel, as soon as you hear the crowd, it's the hairs in the back of your head just lift up. Arsenal were massive big favourites because they had big players like Brady, McDonald, Hudson, Pat Jennings, So we knew we were in for a tough game.
It's a huge game for Bobby Robson because we've been labelled a team who has been very, very good over 4 or 5 years, but we'd never won anything. This had to be our day, really.
I know we were underdogs, but we thought if everybody was at it, we had a chance of winning.
First half, it wasn't too bad simply because we were very much on top. And you think, well, if you're that much on top, you do hope that eventually you're going to score.
Good ball, Mariner, hit the bar!
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a hell of a chance. I thought he should have scored, but he hit the crossbar. But I thought this is not going to be our day. But we went in at half time and we thought we're on top.
As Bobby Robson goes down for the half-time talk, he knows that all Ipswich lack at the moment, goal.
And Bobby just says, just keep doing the same things, and hopefully he'll get the chance in the second half.
This is Mariner, no foul given. He's beaten Young. Walk! And Mariner wide. Ipswich hit the post.
I thought it was in. Jennings just flat-footed and it came back off the post. When you hit a ball like that, you expect it to go in, but maybe if I mishit it, I might have sneaked in the corner. Second time was probably the best shot for me.
Laid on for Walk. That is incredible. He's done it twice.
I was turning away to celebrate, and when it came off that post again, the same spot, the same post, I just couldn't believe it. We were so much on top that it was unreal. We just needed a breakthrough.
And right there, with a brilliant save was Jennings.
With Pat Jennings in there, you think somebody's got to do something pretty special to lead him. So, that's obviously disheartening that within the context of the game, we were still playing well.
I knew that was it. I know we still had 12 minutes to go, but I knew they weren't going to get another goal, and I knew that was the winner.
The only thing I was worried about was not putting the ball over the bar. I've never been a goal scorer, I never was. It was just that I happened to find myself in the right position at that time. 2 questions I get asked. What was it like to score a goal at Wembley, and why did you collapse? It was a very hot day and I was probably exhausted, and we then jumped upon and I just felt not very strong. In reflection, I mean, if I was given 4 or 5 minutes I would have carried on, but I was used to being substituted anyway. Bobby loved taking me off.
So in the very moment of glory for him, Roger Osborne, the goal scorer, leaves the field. And Ipswich win the cup for the first time in their history, and they thoroughly deserve it.
To be fair, we should have won 3 or 4. It was people say the 1-0 thrashing, and that's a good way to describe it.
Bobby was obviously as excited as we all were. It was massive for him. He needed that to happen.
Winning the FA Cup final with Ipswich was the first big trophy I'd won, and it put us on the map.
It was more special because I did score a goal, I think, because if I'd have asked somebody now to name the FA Cup winning team from 1978, I'd probably be the name they wouldn't have guessed if I hadn't scored the goal.
Wonderfully self-deprecating there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Remarkable story, and I mean, great memories for Ipswich.
Absolutely. I mean, I was only 4 when that happened. when I signed, sorry guys. But when I signed for Ipswich, you're well aware of their history. Winning the FA Cup, winning the UEFA Cup, and that side was absolutely terrific. It really did.
It was a great side
throughout it, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that was the start for Ipswich.
Yeah.
They then won the Fairs Cup in '81. They could have won the league in '81, and they should have won the league in '82 as well. Bobby had a great side.
Yeah, and John Watt.
John Watt was a fantastic player. When he came to Liverpool, and he actually had the goal scoring record for one season in Europe. I think he scored 14 goals, which he told us every day that he had to record, of course. But then he was such a good player. I played with him a couple of times at centre back. Great lad, great player, and a great Ipswich side.
And I mean, they're a long way from that at the moment, but they've got a chance to get to another final.
They've got a chance. They're hanging on in there, aren't they?
It's something that is worth a little look at if you take a look at the celebrations at the end of that final. Watch the player on the front there. This is quite unusual. You don't see this too often out there. He's having a little...
Yeah, but he hit the can of lager. The can of lager that he's full.
There's one or two in the dressing room like that now downstairs.
I was at the Ipswich Hall of Fame dinner this year, and he was absolutely brilliant. He had, everyone in stitches on the mic. He was a great character.
Has he given up smoking?
He wasn't smoking that night.
That's good.